This is your reading video for A Certain Magical Index Season 2, Episode 14, 15, and 16. A 3-episode reaction. Click in the link in the description below to go watch it and for yourself, and then come back here to see my full thoughts, views, and theories about these episodes. Might be a shorter one. I don't know. We'll find out. So, yeah. Click away now, or be spoiled as to what happened in these episodes. Okay. So we had an interesting turn of events that seemed to be very random and not Toma related. Even though like it was happening to him, but it was like off character, right? Like he's being very lucky, in terms of like everything was happening. Like he won a trip and he got a passport, or he found his passport, like all this kind of stuff. It all went well for him. It was very unlike him to do, kind of thing, uncharacteristic. After he got done telling us, the viewer, that he's very unlucky, kind of thing. So we had that happen. Immediately kind of threw red flags up in my eyes. I was like, okay, what's going to happen? Like something's like a trap or, something like that. But ended up being a little push or a nudge towards helping against this kind of big threat that's like looming in the shadows, or whatever like that. The church is up to something, basically. And the saint, Kaori, she sent Toma on this adventure herself, I guess. Just like I said, it wasn't like a straightforward like go here and do this kind of thing. It was literally just a small nudge to get him to where he needs to be, so that way he can just be Toma, basically. He's like, I want to help, kind of thing, and just like continue on. So we had this big magical fleet of ice ships, which I'm still wondering why his hand that he was on the one of the ships didn't actually break apart that section, or the whole ship entirely, or whatever. But whatever. But it was really cool to see him running around, like putting holes into like the hallways, so that we actually get to somewhere safe, kind of thing, and the guardians attacking them and everything, and him like touching them to eliminate them, so on and so forth. I loved the part where he touched the one redhead, like the handshake, right? It's like, nice to meet you, or whatever, like oh no, not nice to meet you, not nice to meet you, Jesus Christ. It was like, an agreement, like, okay, I accept, and like shook her hand, her clothes went just like immediately, just like Index had done to her. And then the one girl from the church, she realized that, and she's like, oh gosh. But when my favorite part was when the two girls who had like the bandana being activated, he was like looking at his hand like, I needed to turn it off, whatever. And the girl like just like whoop, like right in his stomach, and it's just like, let's not do that. It's like, because they still got their clothes on and everything. Stuff like that is silly. I mean, so the show basically torments Toma constantly for having bad luck. And the fact that like the one thing that bugged me the most, right, was like Toma was like literally physically asked to the whole house, like, hey, where do I get a newspaper, I think it was. And she's like, oh yeah, it's in this one of the side rooms, whatever. So clearly she knew. She told him one of the side rooms, not where, just one of the side rooms, right? Maybe Index could have heard that, but anyways, regardless, he goes in. There's two doors. I called right away that both of them were bathrooms. But Index was using one, and then the other girl was using the other one. Apparently, one or the other was used for baptizing, but ended up just being a bathroom, basically. Anyways, so he kind of like was like listening, and like the water was coming from here but not over here, so maybe this one was going to be the right one, kind of thing. And then, of course, him being him, just like barges in, not even knocks, or whatever, just literally lets himself in. Happened to be that she wasn't even in the shower yet. She was nude, almost like getting in, kind of thing. And basically, what happened happened. But the thing that bugged me the most was in Index. I can't remember she was afraid of something like some kind of bug or something like that, or I can't remember what it was. She was afraid of something, and she came out of the bathroom with a towel on, or half towel, whatever you want to call it, and ran into Toma, dropped her towel, and then got mad at him for seeing her and the other girl, like the way they are, kind of thing. Like it's so messed up, like the way she does it. But I guess it's like it's their thing. But um, I don't know. I still think it's pretty messed up that they're always like hurting, biting, punching, so on and so forth. Toma, whenever he like happens to like walk into a room, like the teacher, right? Like at the very beginning when he said like actually accidentally walked into the teacher when she was changing clothes. She was in a classroom. Like it wasn't a locker room or anything. It was a classroom. The other girl that we met during the festival, she was also in the classroom. I mean, he did kind of go in there to go get something of his to begin with. Again, a lot of these things like don't really like pertain to him being this. Like no, he's not doing these on purpose. Like it's his bad luck, and I guess it's bad luck that they take offense to whatever he does, kind of thing. I guess. But I don't know. Just a little nitpick of the show, like constantly beating Toma up over something silly like this. Um, Anyways, so save the day basically, and the redhead is now on our side. It looks like, and Kaori is with her. So it's gonna be interesting to see if we ever see her again. We probably will. I mean, what else? There's like, they were going to attack Academy City, like always. Seems like everyone's focusing on destroying. All the churches are just focusing on destroying the Academy City, one way or another. And it happens that Toma is always the one to fix it or to stop it, or, whatever kind of thing. So that's pretty interesting. What else? 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 We had some cool moments with the other faction, the other church, the dude with the sword kind of thing. Um, them actually helping out with this kind of like endeavor, this operation kind of thing, which is really, really cool. Um, and we had like a little bit of an interesting character within their group, where this one girl, I guess, was interested in Toma and wanted to get on his good side, so kept giving him gifts like hot towel, hot towel, hot towel, whatever. So I'm wondering if that's going to come into play, like in the next couple episodes or something like that, because it seems like all of their people, the crew, was all in on trying to get her and Toma together, kind of thing. Um, I mean, Toma was constantly being talked about, like the plan. What do you want? What do you want to do? All that kind of stuff. And they're off to the side, like they're like, oh, better luck next time, stuff like that. Like trying to get Toma's good side, whatever, like that, on to this girl kind of thing. So who knows how that's gonna play out? It's probably gonna be like a long game, right? Like every time we meet that church, she's gonna be like be nice to him kind of thing, and we never get to see anything like come of it. But who knows? So I think that's it. The major bits, anyways. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously the one girl that Toma and Index helped moved, the one church lady, that we've seen previously, being hunted. Or not hunted, but they came across her and tried to kill her. So we'll probably see stuff like that happening every once in a while, maybe. So who knows? And it looks like the very end had Railgun call Toma to say, or a note, I should say, from Railgun to Toma that his punishment game or whatever like that is being called upon, kind of thing. Like she wants to do it. So I'm wondering what that's going to entail. Who knows? We'll find out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'm tuning in next week for some more Index. No idea how many episodes, but probably about 3 or 4. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for some more Index. Okay, buddy.